Intro plays now.
All right.
Clickbait.
So, with the first thing we're going to talk about today is Brock Purdy. The 49ers the last pick of the NFL draft this year has been playing it's been playing like a first round pick. So CFM and Triple M and me. Jacob Marsh is still off. Marsh is still on IR.
Sad to see are still in IR, but number one, Brock Purdy playing out of his mind. And CFM is good on his birthday because Brock Purdy is still the GOAT. And so on CFM birthday, we know we're a couple days late. It's hard to plan. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we was out of there. Especially Sunday, but Monday, it was CFM birthday. We wish him a happy birthday in the comments, whatever. I don't care. Sent them pigeons to Georgia. I don't know. Some happy birthday.
Uh,
But Brock Purdy been playing amazing, and he might be looking at a true contender. But this is the type person that Kyle Shanahan. He's a great coach because he can win with any quarterback. He was doing great with Trey Lance. He was doing good with Jimmy G. And now with Brock Purdy, Mr. Relevant, the last pick of the draft, who pretty much was expected to do nothing in the 49 season, looked to be over, came in and ended up doing amazing, and now is undefeated, and is actually playing right now as we speak because we're recording this on Thursday. So
yep.
yeah, they're playing the Seahawks right now.
Currently 21-6. Seattle is losing. Sorry, Marsh.
But Brock Purdy is amazing. Let's just say that.
W for CFM. All right. So he asked if we're gonna get him that Brock Purdy shirt. I'm not Brock Purdy. I meant Jimmy G shirt. I mean, for when I get money, bro, maybe
For $15, we're actually for $15, we're all gonna wear the Jimmy G shirt in the video one day.
one day.
One day we're gonna wear a Jimmy G shirt.
Oh, that's be funny.
Actually, if the 49ers make the Super Bowl, we'll just live stream it and we'll all wear that Jimmy G shirt.
Yes. So then we're going into okay. Let's go with our season awards predictions here. Who is your MVP?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Why?
Number one, for a guy who pretty much was expected to lose his job this year. Now, best record in the NFL, dual threat, beating everybody. He whooped our team, so I seen it firsthand. So Jalen Hurts is amazing. And I feel like he should be MVP, or at least he should be the MVP, if not be a runner up for MVP for what he's doing for the Eagles right now, as far as impact wise. So, yeah.
I agree. Actually, I'm torn between the normal. There's two quarterbacks. That I'm thinking there, and there's a receiver. The receiver is of course Tyreek Hill. He's still if before I still think he is a MVP candidate. Yes, I know he won't win MVP since he's a receiver, but he definitely deserves the award. Uh, Then, of course, Jalen Hurts, his stats, his impact for the Eagles, they have one. I think they still have the best record in the NFL, don't they?
Yeah.
They're still
11-1.
11-1. They he yes he has like I think a couple he has like less touchdowns than Patrick Mahomes, but he has more touchdown. He has like 10 rushing touchdowns or something like that. But again, the other candidate could be Patrick Mahomes, which is
No.
that's it's gonna be either Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts. And so if it's Jalen Hurts win, it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes running up. Patrick Mahomes he wins. Jalen Hurts is gonna be running up. But I personally would give it to Jalen Hurts.
What about Offensive Player of the Year? The CFM said Marsh would kill me if I don't say Gino. So I'll say Hurts too. He's been great, not the best, but I think his impact he's made alone is big difference compared to others. If Josh Allen didn't get hurt, he'll be leading the MVP race.
Ooh.
Really.
All right. Then defensive player of the year. I
Michael Parsons.
no Nick Bosa.
Michael Parsons. Give me Micah. Yeah, have you seen what Michael Parsons been
Have
able
you
to
seen
do?
Nick
Nick
Bosa
Bosa. Nick
is
Bosa been playing
leading
amazing.
multiple
I know.
defensive stats?
Nick Bosa's been amazing, but as far as impact wise, Micah Parsons. Imagine a 6'3" dude. Imagine Derrick Henry just on defense. Derrick Henry just on defense. That is scary.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons, as far as impact wise, he might not have the stats, but
Oh no, I'm
impact
not.
he hits
I'm
skills and
not saying
point
Micah
guard.
Parsons trash, bro. He's set. I think he's second, but I would put Nick Bosa because stats because
The,
the stats.
the stats mean a lot, but Michael Parsons has to get double teamed. Like teams build their home game plan around avoiding Michael Parsons. You've
Yes.
seen what happened. Like the 49ers, I feel like Nick Bosa is in that situation where it's too much star power on that defense. Instead, like Michael Parsons, a lone star, get after the quarterback. Yes, there's good role players, but he's a superstar like Michael Parsons.
CFM said Hafunga came out of nowhere, and Bosa is being Bosa. People hold Bosa every single way, so he can't get to him. I and he still is leading in multiple stats. I personally would choose Nick Bosa for a DPY, but
But
I can't fault you for saying Micah Parsons since he's definitely he would definitely interchangeable with that with
yeah, like I
being the
said,
DPY.
so Nick Bosa, it's gonna be either one of those two. One of them gonna be the runner up. One of them gonna be winner.
Yeah.
But obviously, but what about offensive player of the year? Who's winning that?
Oh, yeah, this is hard
That is hard.
because who recent it actually might be Josh Jacobs because how he just I last couple weeks uh I did not he just randomly showed bro not randomly he just skyrocketed in rushing yards. He's like 1,400 rushing yards. He even though the Raiders are not having does not have a great record, he he's still a big impact for the team.
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win though. Since Tyreek Hill,
Ooh,
as you
Justin
mentioned, Tyreek Hill,
Jefferson though.
as you mentioned, Tyreek Hill should be in the MVP race right now, right?
Oh yeah, Tyreek
Just,
Hill.
just,
Forgot.
just like
Yes, it's
Derrick,
gonna be him. It's
Just
gonna be
like Derrick
Tyreek.
Henry, just like Derrick Henry, who didn't get MVP because he's a running back. Instead, he got Offensive Player of the Year for
It's
having 2,000 yards in the season.
it's gonna be
I don't
Tyreek.
get
I forgot.
Tyreek Hill is probably gonna win Offensive Player of the Year, much deserved. But Justin Jefferson, Josh Jacobs, Nick Chubb can't go wrong there.
Yeah, there's
Off,
multiple areas like you could Derrick Henry there too. There's so many good offensive players. It's hard to pinpoint exactly who would be there.
yeah, you can make a case for like 5 players, I say, and you can make a valid argument for Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, who you think is the offensive? Oh, we can let's wait for wait. He's so CFM said Justin Jefferson or Stephon Diggs.
Oh my God. Like I said, that's like 5 people you can make a legit argument for. You can make the argument for Justin Jefferson, Stephon Diggs, since they're living, breathing highlight reels every single day. Of course, we got to see them go head up, catch for catch, highlight for highlight in the Bills and Vikings game, which is game of the year. But we'll get to that. Yeah, but there's too many choices. Like as he said, there is. So seeing who do you think is going to win offensive rookie of the year?
Hmm. I I would say offensive rookie of the year.
This is hard.
Trying to think of the rookies and their impact. I I can't think. You go ahead if you can remember. I'm trying to
I
remember.
would, I would say it's either going to be between the Jets rookie wide receiver. I forgot his name. Actually, no.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. Yes, Garrett Wilson or dang, what's that running back? Kenneth Walker. It's only gonna be Kenneth Walker, Garrett Wilson, two outstanding rookies. Of course, a lot of rookies have injuries like Christian Olave, and sadly, sadly, the real offensive rookie of the year can't be there. So, but
Yeah,
Brock Purdy, offensive rookie of the year.
yeah. I don't.
Not to them.
The sad part is he, even if he plays amazing, these last couple weeks he's popped with like, let's say he gets 3 touchdowns, each game, but he might not even, be able to. He might not still might not be able to win it since lower, not having much games, which is
Yeah,
stupid.
Wilson ain't played that many games like that.
So but I do know who I would put for defensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, I know too. But CFM said Big Brock Cock. Hold up. That's a tongue twister. Big Cock Brock. Who's gonna be it's a rookie of the year. Totally no bias from CFM whatsoever.
Yeah, definitely not.
Definitely no bias.
Oh yeah. So I forget it's I agree with CFM here. It's either the Seahawks rookie cornerback, I forget his name. Trying Tariq Woolen, I think his name is.
Yeah, Tariq Woolen,
Either him or Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner.
Both
I thought
both
Sauce Gardner
have
was
been top both have been standing for a rookie corner for rookie corners.
yeah.
Because
And
it's crazy. The thing is, Sauce Gardner was a first round pick. I think it was second pick or third pick overall. Was it second or third?
it was a fourth pick.
Fourth pick. My bad. Fourth pick
The third
overall.
pick was Devin
And Tariq
Singletary.
Woolen was like second round, right?
It is. Yeah, Tariq Woolen. He was picked in the second
Fifth
round of the
round.
67th
No,
overall
fifth
pick.
round. So that,
Fifth round?
dang, dude.
He was a fifth round draft pick?
I would
Dang.
definitely go Woolen then.
Woolen, just because of the impact of a fifth round draft pick, not only making a team, making a final roster, and starting, he also is doing amazing as a starter. So, but last but not least, hold up. But we got comeback player of the year. Who's winning?
He's winning that one. Probably Saquon Barkley. Yes, I know he
I,
played. I know he played last year, but that doesn't they don't mean it doesn't have to come back from injury. It also could come from just coming
down
back
here.
from just how a down year. It's either Saquon or what CFM just said. Christian McCaffrey.
Or no bias whatsoever. Derrick Henry comeback player of the year.
Oh yeah, I
Just
forgot
saying.
about that.
Just saying.
Forgot he didn't. Forgot he got injured last year.
He broke his foot after nearly shattering the Russian records
That's what
known to man.
yeah. That's what yeah. Forgot about that.
I feel like we was gonna run into the ground that year. We was gonna win the Super Bowl though, low key.
Which run back were the ADSCs or the
He was
comeback player of
he
the
was
year?
on pace. He was on pace to rush for 2,578 yards and 53 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You cannot lie. That's amazing. That bring one to the Super Bowl. That
Uh, then man of the year.
man, Walter Payton, man of the year.
Yes.
I don't even know
Definitely
who the
not
candidates
Deshaun
are.
Watson.
I think that's one more respecter of the year. You're right. But Walter Payton, man of the year. Jimmy Garoppolo,
Ooh.
man of the
Let's see. I
people.
want to see.
Man of
Hold on. Let's pull up the man of the year candidates.
Walter Payton, man of the year.
Um,
I
they
know. I know. Derrick Henry's on there.
they so they have Zach Ertz,
Okay.
Lindstrom, Chuck Clark, we Deion Dawkins, Derek Brown, Jalen Johnson, Sam Hubbard, Joel Bitonio. I think he might actually win. No bias at all. Definitely. Dak
It might be
Prescott,
Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes winning because
Risner,
he's done.
Jared Goff, Aaron Jones, Christian Kirksey, Shaquille Leonard,
Yeah.
Tyler Shatley. Yes, I'm choosing Shatley just because of the last name. Patrick
I know he's
Mahomes.
not winning. I know he's not winning it.
Who?
Shaquille Leonard. Shaquille Leonard.
Why?
Just because he plays for the Colts. He plays for the Colts.
AJ Cole, Derwin James. I don't know how to say that dude's name.
Punter. Oh, Tremaine Antrim.
Yeah,
Uh, Jalen Phillips. Adam Thielen. Lawrence Guy. Yeah, that's definitely Walter Payton Man of the Year. His last name is Guy. Man of the People.
man of the people.
Eric Armstead. Fun fact: my dad went to college with him. Tyler Lockett. William Golston. Derrick Henry and Charles Leno Jr.
Tyler
I feel like
Lockett.
it's a
I so from what I've seen, it's the top three. I would actually think it would be either Derrick Henry, Joe Bitonio, or Guy. Well, I don't know about Guy, but I just want him to win just because of his name. But
I feel like it's gonna be Lawrence Guy, Patrick Mahomes because the D writing is crazy,
true.
and Dak Prescott just because Cowboys fans would get mad if he's not there.
So CFM said man of the year is Jim G for his sexiness, spoiling us with his looks.
Sad he's not.
Eric.
Sad he's not the candidate.
Then he said Eric Armstead, no bias.
He used to play for the 49ers.
Okay.
Man of the
That
year, Lawrence Guy. But last but not least, game of the year.
game of the year. Ooh. What are you choosing here then?
Vikings versus Bills.
Same thought. I was, dude.
All
Vikings.
the
That
craziness
was
that happened.
they scored like 3 touchdowns in like last like couple minutes. I think it was like
It was a fourth down stop on a QB sneak, a fumble into the end zone for a touchdown,
yeah.
then a field goal, overtime, field goal, then interception on the goal line.
Then that
And a
and
span of,
probably one of the greatest catches in history by Justin Jefferson.
yeah. Also,
Crazy.
next up is Baker Mayfield being a GOAT. That was going to be our second option, leading a 16-3 comeback.
I'm happy to see that, man.
I'm
I
happy to see Baker succeed.
Yeah, because I'm a Browns fan and I still like some people think all Brown fans hate Baker Mayfield or love Baker Mayfield. I just want I want him to succeed, but I don't. I've I knew he wouldn't succeed in Carolina because how bad Carolina's line is, and he always sat
Yeah.
back. That's what
You know the real game of the year?
what
The most underrated game was on Thanksgiving. It was the Bills versus the Lions.
oh that was a
Most
good
underrated
game.
game this year. That was a great game.
Yeah, I was like I thought the Lions were gonna win for a second there.
Colts and Broncos. Definitely not.
Colts Broncos. Oh god,
People left when the game went to overtime.
dude.
America,
I remember me and CFM were just talking in the group chat, just wishing it would end.
I'm literally like CFM as CM can confirm this. I'm playing a football game. I'm coming back. I'm on a bus. I see my phone. They see no. I'm blowing up CFM and CM talking about how boring the game is.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, let me turn on Amazon Prime real quick. It's 0-0 in the third quarter. I'm like, what?
yeah.
It's like, and after I saw the highlights, it was bad.
It was terrible.
I
I
know. I
wanted
feel sorry.
CFM said
I
I
feel
wanted
sorry
to
for
sleep,
the.
but I didn't.
I feel sorry for KJ Hamler. He must be mad at Russell Wilson every single day.
Why?
Russell Wilson probably his sleeper paralysis demon. Have you seen KJ Hamler? He's been going crazy since Russell Wilson was the quarterback,
Really?
slamming his helmet down and
Oh
everything. That
yeah.
man,
Then the Stephon Gilmore interception.
Yeah, feel bad. I feel bad. CFM said he feels bad for America for having to deal with that game. I feel bad that I literally missed it.
Dude, you missed.
Actually,
You literally missed literally nothing during that.
I missed the only scores of the game, except for the overtime. I missed the only scores in regulation. Crazy.
The only scores.
You missed all the wonderful. Yes, I missed all the scoring.
All the great game, dude.
I saw all the punts.
Dude, those punts were
All the
beautiful.
exactly. It was like 57. It was like a 57-yard punt, then a 63-yard punt.
Yeah.
The punters, they really deserve MVP for that performance. Their
It
legs
would
must
be
have been
like that
going. It was
Rams Patriots Super Bowl, where if the Rams won, the punter would have won Super Bowl MVP.
honestly, I feel like what's the name? Brian Anger got robbed out of Super Bowl MVP. That's in my opinion. It should never been what's his name? Stephon Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
It should have been Brian Anger, the Colts punter. Not the Colts punter, but the Patriots punter. He got robbed out of MVP.
CFM Coach Bronco team brought a tear to my eye because the best fighting game they played. Yeah, I agree, CFM. It was very inspiring to not ever watch football again. I considered not watching football for a week.
And then I literally saw the next Thursday night game. It was the Bears and the Washington Commanders.
That was
We,
just as bad.
you don't know how much you don't know Thursday night football. We went through so much pain on Thursday night because we haven't got no good games. We
Dude,
had the Colts versus Broncos. Turned around, we had the Washington versus Chicago. Then after
we
that, we had the Giants and the Commanders.
oh then we I think next Thursday we have like what's it called? We have the Broncos versus
No,
Raven.
no.
What was that last Thursday?
The Broncos versus Ravens. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was why the
Oh,
Broncos.
the Broncos versus the Ravens?
That was a bad game, dude.
I'm not putting up with no motherfucking punts. We're not
I
going
know
for
that was
this.
not Thursday, but come on, dude.
17 punts that game. I'm calling it. I'm betting on it. I'm going on a betting site. I'm betting all my money that it's going to be at least 9.5 punts.
Thursday night football. Let's see what's the next schedule. Let's see coming up on the schedule here. We
The
have
ends
we have what week is it?
week 14.
14. Okay, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars versus New York Jets.
Jesus Christ.
Then we have
Make it
Dallas
stop.
versus Tennessee. So we actually got to start off strong.
But we get Dallas versus Tennessee. I'm going to that game, by the way. Yeah.
You better
Hopefully,
send pictures, dude.
if that's not a good game, I promise you, things will be dealt with.
Dude, I'm going to the Christmas Eve game, dude. Uh, for the Browns. I'm so lucky. I'm so glad that the dumb Michael thing did not work out because God, uh,
I went to see that man outside. Just give me a massage. That massage man outside.
you better get a
No,
lucky win and don't suffer like me in Atlanta. No, I mean it's the Saints, dude. The Saints are also just Saints are just not good either. It's gonna be two bad teams playing against each other. It's gonna be like the Broncos game, isn't it?
San Francisco lost to Atlanta. Why did San Francisco lose to Atlanta? How?
How?
Now I can't even talk. We lost to the Jaguars by 15.
I mean, the Browns lost to the Jets. We do. Mm.
I
I
mean,
still have nightmares from that.
even worse than last year. We lost to the Jets. At least the Jets are good this year.
Oh yeah, true, but you the comeback, dude, is terrible. It's the AFC North went from one of the best. We lost to the Bears and the Broncos. I remember that the Broncos game.
Y'all lost the hold up, the 49ers lost to the Broncos.
Yeah, it was a Thursday night football game.
Oh, no wonder I didn't remember that. I didn't watch it. I was on strike. I
I,
refused to watch.
I think it was Thursday night, wasn't it?
I went on strike for that game.
It was either
Man,
Thursday or Monday. I don't. I remember. I
it
don't
was,
remember it being Sunday.
it was Sunday.
It was just.
It was it was a random primetime game. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It's nobody. And I think it didn't exist. I think it was a lie. In nobody, the NFL forcing the fans to watch another Broncos primetime game.
It's just like, why would y'all do this?
Dude, they thought the Broncos would be so. Everyone thought the Broncos would be so good.
Oh no, I saw them lose. I saw them lose to the Seahawks week 1. I already knew it was over.
Like what happened? Like why is Russ so bad this year?
Like I can tell by week 1 how good the team's gonna be. Like
Dude,
us last
I
year,
remember watching week one, dude.
I
God,
thought the Browns had no chance. I thought the Browns were going 0-16 after week 1. I'm not gonna lie.
we won week one though.
It was a horrible win.
It was a great kicking win though.
It was a morale boost win. That was it was.
Hey, let's at least let the we have to have something, okay?
We had an easy win. It's like Michigan versus Appalachian State. We supposed to beat the Giants up, get our
Oh,
morale up,
see,
boost
I
our
just got a
confidence.
touchdown.
Touchdown CFM. But we're gonna sign off right here though.
Yeah.
That's our predictions. Saw Frank Purdy get his praise. CFM happy belated birthday. Good night.
Good night.